everyone, it's Topper again. I'd like to share with you my version of the Zuppa Toscana soup from Olive Garden. This is done with the kielbassa sausage, the roasted garlic. You also use bacon, and so when you're actually preparing it, getting everything together, you're going to slice your sausage up real thin, throw it in your pot, big soup pot, and then you're going to take your bacon and also cut it. So we're just going to kind of cut it in about inch-long pieces. Just go all the way across, like that. And then take each piece and just throw them into the pot with your kielbassa sausage. So now that I've got all this together in the pot, I'm going to take it over here and brown it. And I'll be back in a minute to show you the rest of the recipe. Okay, I'm back. So I've taken my sausage and my bacon, cut it all up, put it in my soup pot. I did 1 tablespoon of butter just to get it started browning it. Added a dash of salt and pepper, my garlic, and then I sliced up my potatoes and my onions, and you can see I'm just kind of browning everything now, just to soften it a little bit, give it some good flavor in my soup pot. Excuse me. And now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back now, added my liquids. I just put in 8 cups of water and a 32 ounce, which is 2 pounds of chicken broth. Okay, or 4 cans if you do it by the cans. Okay, I've got all that in there, and now I'm going to let that come to a boil. And in the meantime, I've washed my kale. And this is how kale comes. I had actually never even cooked with it or eaten it until I started eating the soup. And kale is really good for you, so it's one of the good things about the soup. It's not necessarily a healthy soup, so don't be deceived in that way because of the bacon and the sausage and everything together. But it's a nice little treat on a cold day. So with the kale, all you do is wash it, and I just pull it off the stems like this. And I don't like the stem part myself, but the leafy greens are the best part. And so I just kind of tear it up. You're going to want about 2 cups. Eyeball it. Sometimes I put in a little bit more so that I'm actually getting more of the kale, which is good. And you want to put it in last with 1 little half pint of heavy cream. That's also the part that's not necessarily so low fat about this recipe, but it sure is tasty. So we've got our kale. I'm going to go put it in the soup. Drop it all in. Pour my cream in. I'm going to turn my heat down now and let it simmer, and dinner will be ready in just about 15 minutes. So that is Zuppa Toscana, Italian style. Okay, so soup is on. I add a little bit of black pepper and just a tiny bit of salt on top, and then I am ready. So doesn't that look great? All of the meats that are in there, the sausage and the bacon, you've got the fresh kale with the potatoes. Yum, so good. Anyway, bon appetit everyone.